Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I figured that I would begin this part while I cook food, because I don't want to waste time cooking food later on in the video, and I had to do an introduction anyway, so I may as well kill two birds with one stone. Although I don't like killing birds, so I may as well cook two meals with one explanation. Anyway, welcome back to some more Breath of the Wild. I don't really know what I'm cooking. I'm just kind of taking the ingredients that I have and hoping that a good meal comes out of it. Let's see what this actually makes. This is hearty simmered fruit. Great, I'll make more of that. Anyway, in the previous parts, I explained that I have a few more tasks that I want to do before I return to Hyrule Castle and face off against Ganon once and for all. And those tasks consist of things like finding side quests to conquer and finding some sort of horse god fairy fountain thing, and mainly just exploring the map of Hyrule in general. So I figured since I didn't really do too much last time, I mean I found a memory point last time, but that was about it. Since I want to do more in this part, I figure I'm going to look for a side quest to do. And maybe this village will have a side quest for me to do. I'm not 100% sure. But another thing that I did in the previous part was I enabled treasures, or treasure chests, to be my main thing on my radar down there in the bottom right corner, since all the shrines are done. So I'm going to go ahead and see where this treasure chest radar leads me, because it's been leading me all sorts of crazy places. So let's see where there is to go this time, huh? Oh no, don't mind me. I'm just stocking up on supplies, and sometimes breaking these boxes is an efficient way to do so. See, I got apples, acorns, and arrows. All three things begin with the letter A. How convenient for the alliteration, or assonance, I guess, since they start with vowels. Anyway, what you doing over here? Rain, yup. Another day, another rupee. Well, short and simple, what are you doing? Working, as you can see. This old house here has been abandoned. Everyone in Hateno Village agreed that we should demolish it. The old owner apparently went off to castle to report for service, never came back, never wrote, so away it goes. Well, I'm not really into real estate, so I can't help you out there. If you're really interested in this place, you're going to need to talk to the boss. The boss, huh? Where can I find your precious boss? Not inside the house, apparently. Ooh, I feel like I've heard people comment about this, that I could buy a house. And that sounds convenient. I've been all over the map. Hang on, anything underneath this rock? There's a frog. Okay, well, I'll take a frog. Come back! Oh, alright. Anyway, where's your precious boss? I'd like to have a word with him. This house seems like it's in a convenient location, near some stores, near some water, near some good resources. I'd buy it, especially if it means that I can store stuff here permanently and not have to worry about it disappearing the second I leave the location. So maybe if I warp into the morning, your boss will show up. Maybe he doesn't like working in the rain. Maybe he doesn't like working at night. I don't know. But I feel like a change of pace during the time of day would be important. Anything? Anything? No? Oh, there was just another guy over here. Well, I feel stupid, but what else is new? Ha! What are you doing? Ha! Farewell, then. No, the one I need is this person with the red exclamation mark. Before I even get that, I'm gonna go ahead and get all these apples! Yeah! And I'll get this too, why the heck not? Okay, so what's new with you, sir? Morning! Need something from me? Yes, what are you doing? And how can I buy this house? In case it's not obvious, I'm demolishing a vacant house. The times are rough, you know? So the villagers decided it was best to tear it down. I can buy it! Though I might need a few more rupees. Whoa, get a load of young money bags. Just want to buy it, huh? Okie-doo. Let me lay it out for you. See, this house been vacant for years. So the villagers had a meeting, argued, voted, and decided to tear it down. The demolition cost with associated fees, permits, and other such details comes in at 50,000 rupees. So when you say you want to buy it, you're talking 50,000 rupees. Well, I want to do all the side quests in the game, so I'll do it. Well, who would have thought? Little go-getter, aren't you? Heh, reminds me of me back in the day. Alright, look. Here's the deal, just for you. I'll cut you a special price of 3,000 rupees, but in return, I'm going to need you to bring me 30 wood bundles, building materials. You know how it is. Anyway, you understand the terms, then get to it and show me what you're built of. That's a construction joke. Well, that's a lot easier. 3,000 rupees and 30 bundles of wood. I'll gladly do that over 50,000 rupees. I already spent a bunch of rupees over the past few parts, so if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and knock out a side quest and get a house in the process. But okay, you need more wood bundles? I'll get you your precious wood bundles. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, and I gotta get you some rupees too. So, let me see what I can sell. I just gotta get to 3,000 rupees, so I don't have to sell everything, but I might have to sell a rare jewel or two, much to my own dismay. But it is what it is! I'm gonna get a house! For 3,000 rupees! That's the best deal I've heard all day! Alright, I guess it just makes the most amount of sense to sell a few more ambers, 10 to be exact. That way I can get to 3,000 rupees. I just don't want to have to sell all my rare jewels, but they're the only things that I know that are easily replenishable that sell for a ton. Although they might be easily replenishable, they're still a bit tricky to find in general. But okay, here's hoping that it all works out. I have to do this side quest eventually, right? And I guess it does work out that I've been recently finding treasure chests, and I got a few rupees from them, so... Wait, no, I spent those rupees in the previous part trying to buy Hyrule Compendium pictures. But whatever, I'll find more treasure chests, I'll get more rupees. Alright, I got your rupees. I don't know if I have enough wood, I think I do. Let's see. I'll pay your price, though! Okie do, I'll grab them from you. There you go, I just stuck out my hand and somehow handed you everything like it was nothing. So as promised, I'll sell you this old house for the low price of 3,000 rupees. Once you've got the money together, come grab me. Oh, I only gave you the wood. I didn't give you the rupees, huh? Well, I got the rupees for you. Seriously, you're gonna give me 3,000 rupees? Like with 3 zeros? You aren't just posturing? No way! Talk about studly. I'll just take that off your hands. Yes, here you go. Thanks for the sweet investment, spending so much money on anything at your age. It's just so studly. There's a weapon mount in there that's never sold. Consider it a housewarming gift. A weapon mount? Ooh, I'll gladly take that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's next. I was going to send Hudson up Akkala way to clear some land. Wait, so this side quest isn't over? Okay. Oh, I got my Master Sword back. That's good. Alright, you were going to send someone up Akkala way to clear some land. Okay. Where specifically? Akkala way. I mean, this is the Akkala region. I guess going toward the stable is a smart idea. Well, hang on. Am I actually going yet? Because it seems like it's just you 3 guys again. Well, let me just talk to the others just to see. I guess I could always look at the actual requirements to fulfill the side quest, but I just want to see what's going on. By the way, did you buy that house? Well, technically I did, but I don't think I have the whole thing again. Impressive, you're just a pup. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what? Looks like I've got to head out of here and leave this place soon. Why? I've been transferred. Transferred to the Akkala region? Might have heard, but Bolson Construction is planning to expand big time. Yeah, big expansion. Where will you go? Zora's domain is north of here. We're going north of that, though, to an area called the Akkala region. Yes, I've been there. Yeah. Well, okay, this is a weird conversation. Oh, you're getting up now, though. Well, no time like the present, right? I should be getting on my way. If you'd like, you should come to the Akkala region and say hello. Well, take care of yourself. Oh, okay. Is this supposed to be, like, sad or something? Okay. Good luck in the Akkala region? Oh, that's another side quest. Alright. So I guess I have to fulfill this side quest in order to take on the other side quest? Where am I going? I mean, I know it's the Akkala region, but... Oh. This is by the fairy fountain. Okay, well, it's times like these when I'm glad that I've taken on every shrine in the game and visited most major points of the game. That way I can easily warp over there. Because... if I hadn't taken on this shrine already, woo, that would be a long way back up there. But that's also why I advise doing all the shrines first. Not only will you have proper warping locations, but you'll also have so many spirit orbs that you can spend that you'll be super overpowered and you'll be able to take on any obstacle or enemy that comes in your path. So I should be able to go back over here with relative ease, see what this guy is up to, and fulfill this side quest relatively quickly. And then I'll have a house, and it'll be awesome, and I can pretend that I'm playing Animal Crossing, because I bought a house, and now I'm in debt. And I don't know if I really like the people around me, but that's not really my problem now, is it? Hooray! It's like Animal Crossing, but I can actually leave my village and explore the world. I can dig it. So this game is like Pokemon Snap, because you can take pictures. 1080 snowboarding, because you could surf on your shield. I guess it's like previous Zelda games, because you have a big open map. Or I guess in that regard, it's like Xenoblade, because the Xenoblade developers worked on this game. It's definitely a Zelda game, but it's also a very different kind of Zelda game. And it's also a bit like, well, I guess Mario 64, in the sense that there's 120 objectives that you have to do, and you can do most of them in any order. Tarrey Town! Yeah, this wasn't here before. I know, because I came over here previously. But alright, there's a treasure chest nearby, but if it's off this platform, then I'm not going to go for it right now, and I'll save it for another time. But that's very interesting. That's very cool that I came here previously, like 2-3 parts ago when I was restoring the fairy fountain. There was nothing here, and now it's a town because I'm trying to fulfill side quests. I like that a lot. But you know what I don't like? It seems like the treasure chest that I want is off this area, so I'll get it later. For now, let's talk to this guy and see what the side quest actually wants for me to do. Hey, buddy. I'm here for you. Hey. We meet again. I know your name's Hudson, but I guess in real life I'd forget this person's name. I'm one of the Bolson construction contractors. My name's Hudson. Me too. What are you doing, Hudson? Since I've been transferred here, I've decided to build a village from scratch. Every village needs a name, though, so I think I'll call it Tarrey Town, or Tarrey Town. I'll probably alternate back and forth. However, I built a house to store the village supplies in, but there just isn't enough. Enough what? Enough anything. People, money, stuff. I guess I'll help out. But why? There's nothing in it for you. I mean, I'm gonna get a house at the end of all this, so don't mind me. You're a lifesaver. Well, I suppose to get started, we'll need houses for people to live in. Do you think you can bring me 10 bundles of wood? If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got. Okay, 10 bundles of wood. That's easy enough. As long as they don't have to spend 50,000 rupees. Alright, well, what do you say we make a quick montage out of this, huh? Alright, montage over. I got your wood. Yes, I got your 10 bundles of wood. Here you go. Yes, take them. You're a lifesaver. Boom! Somehow I'm holding 10 bundles of wood in my one hand. These boulders are driving me nuts. I want to move them out of the way so we can develop the land that's underneath. It'd really help me if you could find someone with enough brute physical strength to tear them apart. And if we're talking about brute physical strength, and we are, a Goron would be my first choice. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. Okay, so I have to find a Goron, presumably in Goron City, or village, or whatever it's actually called, and find one whose name ends with the word son. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Alright, Goron City, here I come. And see, once again, it's a good thing that I've already done every shrine in the game so that I can easily warp back to previous locations, and it's a good thing that I've done almost... Well, I don't know if I've done almost all the side quests in the game, but I've done all the side quests in Goron Village, so all the characters should be present and about to be willing to work on a construction job. This is an interesting side quest. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but if I have to devote the entire part to it, then so be it! I'm getting that house, darn it! Okay, so apparently there's like some sort of southern mine in this location where there are more Gorons, because I found plenty of Gorons in Goron City, but none of them had the name Sun. So my only other guess is that there's a Goron over here, or there's one maybe back by that other mine where I did one of those last few shrine quests of the game. I don't know, but this does look like some sort of civilization, and I've never been over to this location, so now that's another place that I can mark on my map. Southern Mine, yeah, there are Gorons over here, and they're mining. Speaking of mining, I'm gonna go ahead and take these real quickly. Yes! Amber and a diamond? Well, don't mind if I do. I'll take that diamond. Okay, and then that's just a Goron. I just want to make sure. It looked a little weird to me. Alright, do any of you have a name that ends with the word son? How about you? Nope, you're Doril. Although I do appreciate that you have a big old smile on your face. Dig, 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 and dig some more. Then sell that sweet, sweet ore. Okay, thank you, Doril. How about you? Yes, you're the one I need. What's your name? The name's Greyson. What's it to you? Your name ends in son, that's what. What about it? It's time to work now. If you want to talk, come back at night when I'm relaxing. Okay, well, thank goodness there's a little fireplace over here where I can go to sleep and skip to nighttime. How interesting. I think I'm liking this side quest. It's making me explore locations that I've never explored previously, and it's making me interact with characters that I never would have thought to have interacted with, and I'm getting to build a town out of it. And I'll get a house at the end of it all. This is very cool. Come on, I'm on break. What is it? Greyson. I don't like repeating myself, though, so just remember that, okay? I actually did remember your name, but the game actually made me ask you again. Is there a job out there for me that let me use my strength to make a difference? Huh? There is. Where? Please, tell me more. It's in a place called Tarrey Town, or Tarrey Town. I don't actually know the pronunciation, but it's over in the Akkala region. Akkala. Tarrey Town, or Tarrey Town. So there is somewhere out there that needs me. Akkala isn't too far from here. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna strike while the iron is hot. Thanks for letting me know, brother. Pelleton and I are gonna head there right away. Oh, there was another character whose name ended in son. While I'm at it, Pelleton, we're gonna leave. So if not for this side quest, these characters would have been here forever. So I'm changing character lives. This is a very interesting side quest. Okay. Great. Well, I guess at this point I have to go back to Tarrey Town, right? So, yeah, there you go. Updated objectives. So what do you say I go ahead and do just that? Kind of wish I could warp straight to the town, but I guess warping over to this shrine is close enough. I mean, I can just glide there from the shrine, so that's really not too big of a complaint. But alright, back to Tarrey Town. I got you a Goron. Now you should be able to build houses. Now this side quest should be over, and now I should be able to go back to Hateno Village and get my own house, right? We're just housing buddies. We're just building a whole housing association so we can live under a roof, each of us, and get houses. Look, housing is tough. I get it, but I don't want to spend too long doing this side quest. I mean, it's fine. It's a very interesting and rather important side quest, but I would like to do more. But I do appreciate that I'm helping build this village together, or town together, I guess. It's nice. And I guess Kilton is near here at nighttime, so if need be, I can make an excuse to go and visit him. But this is nice. I didn't know that a part on the map would drastically change this much, and I really am glad that I visited it beforehand. Now I'm glad that I've done the order of events that I have in such accordance, finding the fairy fountains and doing all the shrines before I did all the side quests. It's neat. Alright, here we are then. Back over here. What you got for me? Hey! You sent some Gorons back here. That's perfect. The brute strength of a Goron is unstoppable. Those boulders don't stand a chance against them, and with names like Greyson and Bolson, they'll fit right in. Also, Bolson started selling the ore found within the boulders. I can just go and buy the ore? That seems interesting. So before more people can move here, we need homes for them to live in. Can you bring me 20 bundles of wood? You need more wood? That's not so bad. Alright, I guess we'll have another mini montage again, as long as this guy doesn't mind me chopping down the trees in the nearby area to get some wood. But if it means building houses, then so be it. And I guess I gotta use a sword. Let me get my master sword. Oops, finish the animation. Finish the animation. Alright, master sword! Montage! Go! You know, I wanted to hang on to my weapons and put them on the weapon mount in my new house. I wanted to save onto my valuable weapons so that if I needed them in a more crucial situation, I can use them. And the irony of it all is that I'm using up all these valuable weapons so I can get this guy some firewood to buy a house! Someone who's got a gift for tailoring. If we're talking about tailoring, there could be someone among the Gerudo who's good at that. Are you gonna make me go back all over the map? Because if so, it's times like these where I'm definitely glad that I visited the entirety of the map so I can warp back to all of these locations with ease. So you're gonna I already got you a Goron, I'm gonna get you a Gerudo, and then I'm gonna have to go and get you a Zora and a Rito, huh? Well, I guess that's what I'm doing. If it's a Gerudo you want, it's a Gerudo you shall get. Alright, but I just want to look around real quickly. This is kinda nice. I'm digging this. Alright, do I dare go after this treasure chest now? I think so. I think now's an appropriate time. Where is it? And if I'm going to be coming back to Tarrey Town a lot, I definitely want to get this treasure chest so that my radar doesn't keep blinking every time I come back here, because I feel like that could be annoying. Alright, here's the treasure chest. But it's just barely under the water, and I can't use Cryonis while I'm in the water. So I got to go back over to this surface and make my way back over to this treasure chest. That's fine. It's just a quick detour. And if I'm going to be swimming, I guess it doesn't make much sense to have the Dark Link gear still on. So let's go ahead and get the Zora armor. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna get you a tailor, sir. I'm gonna make your town look great. I just gotta get this treasure chest, which will presumably have rupees in it first. Alright. We good? I just need a place to stand for just a moment. Just a moment, please. Oh, I can stand here. That works. Alright, let's get an ice block as decently far as possible, but not directly above the treasure chest. Alright. This should be close enough, right? Maybe one more ice block. Let's get it. Maybe one more ice block. I kind of miscalculated how far away the treasure chest would actually be, but this one ought to do it. Okay. There we go. This one ought to do it. You know me saying this one ought to do it and then still going one step above and beyond, right? At least I wish that was me. No, knowing me, I'm usually just an idiot and I contradict everything that I say. But alright, what's in here? Rupees, please. What have we got? Rupees! Yay! Sometimes ask and sometimes you shall receive. Alright. I don't have to worry about the treasure chest anymore. I'm gonna get you a Gerudo tailor, sir. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, a Gerudo's name that must end in son. Figures as much. Although Gerudos are girls. What are the odds that their names will end with son? Ah ha ha ha! Lame joke, I know. Alright. Well, if I'm gonna look for Gerudo, I have to dress up like a Gerudo. So I'll take care of this. There we go. Now I look pretty. Alright. Let's go get a Gerudo, huh? Well, in case I'm just randomly cutting ahead to this point, let me say this. There was no Gerudo in Gerudo Town that had a name that ended with the word son. And the only other place that I can think of that has a Gerudo is this bizarre location that's nearby that I visited for the sake of story progression. Although there is a treasure chest over here, so it's kind of nice that I'm working for Gerudo Town and then I'm going to the bazaar. But let's see what this is. Ooh. Topaz! Ooh, don't mind if I do. I'll gladly take that. After I had to sell one or two in the previous part to have a couple rupees. Also, I think I'm headed in the wrong direction. You know, the bazaar's up there. Alright, hang on. I'm making my way. Yeah, let me just put a mark over there just to make sure I'm headed in the proper direction. Whoopsie. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Now I can actually see it in the distance. Alright, here we go. Man, I didn't think I would ever come back here after I took on the Divine Beast, yet here I am. Alright, you're a Rito, and your name is literally just Guy. Alright, Guy, I'll see you later. But I'm looking for a Gerudo, which is not a guy, which is a woman. And you're the one I need, because your name ends with the word son. Alright, you're a Vo, aren't you? I am, why do you ask? No, I bet Mama would have a problem with a delicate Vo like you. Oh yes, I'm Rhondson. I hail from Gerudo Town. This search for the love of my life, I'm so exhausted by it. A search? I don't know why I'm even saying this. It's no business to a Hylian like you, but I'm constantly being bothered by my mother over not having the love of my life. Okay, you like royalty or something? You don't know, really? It's incredibly rare for a male to be born to the Gerudo. For our own survival as people, we need to find husbands. I've proven myself to be a gifted tailor, but none of the Vo I've met seem to appreciate my craft. I was hoping my craft would help me find a mate. Well, luckily for you, I know a tailor who is looking, or, I'm sorry, I phrased that wrong. Luckily for you, I know a guy who's looking for a tailor. There you go. Hudson and Tarrey Town needs a tailor. It's something, I suppose. The Akkala Region is kind of far away, but maybe I need to travel. Getting far away from a village full of Vi. But it's not like I'm accomplishing anything by staying here. I can continue my search in Tarrey Town. Thanks for all the information. I'm going to go home and pack a huge bag. It'll be a long journey all the way there. I'll no doubt see you again in Tarrey Town. If only life was that easy. Some random guy out of nowhere comes up to you and tells you the exact information you want to hear, and then the following day you can just pack your bags and go with no problems whatsoever. These are characters I thought I would never interact with, and yet I'm interacting with them and changing their lives, and I'm visiting locations I thought I would never visit again. Oh, you know, I didn't really mean to pick up that soup ladle, but yeah, I don't need this. That's not going to help me cut down a tree. Get away from me! Alright, back to Tarrey Town. I know she said that she'll need a day to pack her bags, but let's assume that this warp is breaking the time-space continuum and that it's actually taking me a little while to warp back there, even though the time will be exactly the same by the time I do warp there and she'll randomly be over there. But for the sake of argument, let's say that I messed up time, fast-forwarded a little bit, and this Gerudo character is already back over in Tarrey Town ready to be a tailor. How do you like that? The Tarrey Town Tailor Tale. Yeah. Here we are, back over here. So much warping. Once again, it's times like these that I appreciate that I've already visited the entirety of the map first, so that way I can find the characters that this guy is talking about, and that way I can go back and forth with relative ease and finish this entire side quest in one part, because it would be very difficult to break up this side quest and do it across multiple parts and have it be explained with relative continuity and have it make sense to new viewers who are randomly jumping in and watching random parts of this video. So, I'm going back, and if I have to guess, this character's gonna be like, oh hey, now for some reason, I need a Zora or a Rito. Also, I can get like 300 pieces of wood. Do you think you can do both of these things for me? And I'll be like, oh, okay, but only because I'm a nice guy and I want to finish every side quest in the game, and then I'll play some music again, get some wood, talk to him again, and then he'll send me off to one of these two locations, right? Or is the side quest over and I can finally move into my house? Alright. Well, here you go. You found some from the Gerudo. Thank you. She was able to patch every last hole in my work clothes before I could blink. She's pretty, amazing. And since her name is Rhondson, I have no objections. I hear she's decided to continue putting her skills to use by opening a clothing shop. You should stop by and say hello. Well, next is... Well, I will come back here and buy clothing from here because I do want to have all the gear in the game. Yep, 30 bundles of wood. Alright, well, I hope you don't mind if I just chop down all your trees, huh? Alright, let me go ahead and get a weapon out. And let me make sure that I have a bunch of necessary supplies. Alright, we're good. I just want to make sure I know how many pieces of wood I have to get, because if I already have a couple, then the task is a bit easier. Alright, I'm chopping your trees, but don't worry, they'll magically respawn once I leave and return. Alright, using my Thunderblade again. But it is what it is. Here we go! Montage once again! Woo! Okay, I got your 30 bundles of wood, but as long as you're not taking rupees from me, I can't really complain, huh? Hey, did you bring the 30 bundles of wood? I did. Now, where do you want me to go next? Because I can't imagine the side quest is over now. Alright, next is... It's finally starting to look like a town around here, which is exactly why we need to set up some distribution. I'd like to get a general store up and running, but there's no one with connections and qualifications to run it. Do you think you can keep an eye out for someone who knows distribution and can run a general store? Oh... A Rito can fly around. Alright, you want a Rito? I'll get you a Rito. And then I'm going to get some more firewood before I come back to this location, because I know you're going to ask for like 5,000 pieces of firewood and then send me off to Zora's domain. I know you. I understand this pattern. I'm not mad at you, though. I like you. So I'm going to go back over to the Akkala quote shrine, and I'm going to find you a Rito that can do whatever you just wanted. I didn't really read the text. I just know that you wanted a Rito. Well, so far, each of these species characters that I'm supposed to find have not been in the respective villages that they were supposed to be in. Hey, your name ends with son. Hey, what's up? I'm glad Meadow has settled down, but I have bigger problems. My mom said she wants me to take over the family store someday. Can you believe that? I don't want to just help. I want to open my own store and sell whatever I want, but I don't want to compete with Mom. I wish there was a place I could set up my own shop. Well, have I got the deal for you? Tarrey Town, tell me more. Yeah, there's a new place being built where you can run a store, and he's looking for a guy to run a store. Oh, so they're in need of a general store. That's perfect. But the Akkala region? That's pretty far out there. But you're a Rito, so you can fly there, can't you? Okay, I made up my mind. I'm going. I know. I'll gather some items on the way to Tarrey Town and then sell them at my own leisure. Thanks for the tip, and hey, don't be a stranger. Come visit me at my new home anytime. Great. And once again, that's another character who's just sitting around, and then some person randomly, magically shows up, tells him exactly what he wants to hear, and then this character can just pack up his bags and get going and live a new life without any problems. Happy to be of assistance, but man, if only life was that easy. Alright, well, I'm glad that the Rito was actually in Hateno Village and not on some other far-off location, like the Gerudo and the Goron were. Alright, and since there are a ton of trees around here, I think it is wiser for me to go ahead and get firewood here. How many pieces would he want? It's been increasing in number each time. He wanted 10 one time and 30 another time. So does he want 40? 50? I'll get 50 just to be on the safe side. I know he's going to want a bunch, and then he's going to send me off to Zora's domain. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. So let's play the montage music again. Here we go. Whoosh. Alright, if you're gonna so much as ask me for firewood again, I'm ready for you this time. I did not think it was gonna take me about an hour to do this side quest, but here we are. Hopefully I can condense this video down into something significantly less than an hour. You managed to find a Rito and bring him back here. He wasted no time getting a general store up and running. Apparently his family runs one too, and with a name like Bison, he'll fit right in. Yes, it's very fortunate that all the characters I found have had names that end with the word son, because it would be a terrible opportunity for me to run around this entire map and not find characters with that name. And you want 50 bundles of wood? Beat you to it. Here you go. Watch me not even leave. There you go. Excellent. Can I have them? Sure. Hopefully this is the last time you need me to find bundles of wood, because if you ask me for 100, we're going to start having a problem. Oh, not that kind of personal. Actually, I got engaged. Oh, well, congratulations. Thank you. To whom? I know my grammar. Oh, to the Gerudo. What a surprise. You say that, but for some reason I think you mean the opposite. Anyway, we want to have a little ceremony to celebrate, but we need someone priest-like to officiate. Could you look for someone priest-like for us? It's gonna be a Zora. I'd suggest the Zora. Yeah, I had a feeling. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson Construction Policy Act, yeah, their name must end with the word son. Well, hey! Any excuse to go back to Zora's domain is a nice excuse for me. I love that place, even if not many of the characters really like me there. But I conceptually love the design of this place, I conceptually love the design of the Zora in this game, and hey, the Zora Prince and Mipho the Princess are awesome characters, so by all means I'll go back there. And hey, if the characters actually are in this location and I don't have to cut ahead, then that makes things easier, because I don't really know where other Zora would be. I know there were 1 or 2 Zora characters running around just kind of sitting by rivers, but hopefully I don't have to look for a Zora in that regard. Hopefully they'll actually just be at Zora's domain. You just want someone priest-like. Well, there are plenty of older characters here, so I'll be on the lookout for an older character. But Zora's domain, it's so nice to be back here. It's so nice to even have the opportunity to warp over here. So nice. So nice. Okay, fleet lotus seeds. I'll take them. Alright. Well, look for someone priest-like. Let's see. Not you. I don't think your name ends with the word son, but let's see. No, your name's Coda. I can't believe my dear Lenny reappeared after 100 years. Alright. It was really unfortunate about me. Alright, I'm just looking for someone named Sun. Not you, you're Sidon. Your name's close, though. If you just had another S right before the O-N in your name and you were Sidson or Sideson, would have worked. But it's okay. Alright. I'm still looking. Someone priest-like. And I know there's a treasure chest nearby, but I'm not going to get it right now. I mean this unoffensively, you seem older. Maybe you're priest-like. Ah, you're the one I need. Well, always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying out to our fair Dora's domain. Wait a moment, you're Link! The perpetrator who forced Lady Mifa to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon. I can never forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who loved Lady Mifa still remember. I, however, resent the deed and not the person. Oh, well, I can respect that. That's some good advice. Link! I have retired from my role as a priest. I am now living my life free from the material concerns of the world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last, spending day after day in idleness, yada yada yada. I'm just glad you're a priest, okay? I'm looking for a character who wants a priest, and you engage couples, so you're perfect. Alright, so get a load of this. I have been waiting to hear those words. You've been waiting to hear those exact words. Get a load of this. Okay. As for the location, Tarrey Town and Akkala. Akkala isn't too far from here. It would please me to hurry there right away. Okay, great. No need to worry about me. I have always had confidence in my fins and feet. It has been a long while since I have had work. I am eager to put my skills to good use. You should come as well. I will start my preparations in Tarrey Town in the meantime. Alright. Well, it was nice visiting this location real quickly. It was nice giving you some more things to aspire to. Alright, but is that the end? Can I finally have my own house? Because, man, I've been all over the map. I actually did not mean to talk to you. I just wanted to grab the sneaky river sea snail. In fact, while I'm at it, I think I'll get all the sea snails in this location. I'll take this. Thank you. I'll take this one. Thank you. And I shall take this one. Thank you. Alright, back to Tarrey Town. Alright, you don't need any more wood, right? You got a character from every type of main location in the game? Great. See, I keep saying this, but I am glad that I have done pretty much every other major point of the game so I can actually warp back and talk to these characters. This is a very interesting side quest, though. I like it a lot. But okay, back to Tarrey Town. Can't believe I'm actually about to watch a character get engaged. At least I think I'm about to watch it. Or I guess I'm not watching him get engaged, I'm watching him get married. Either way, that's pretty fascinating. All this because I wanted a house, and now I built a town and got all these other characters to come to it. And I guess I really did have to do this side quest in particular because now there's a new shop there where I can buy more armor. And ore, apparently. I can just buy ore. Is it going to cost the same amount of money as it would be for me to sell them, or is it going to cost more? Is it going to cost more for ore? I don't know. Alright. But look at all the houses. This place really came along. I'm really glad that only like 2 parts ago I visited this location and it was nothing. And now I can compare it and see that this place looks beautiful. Look at this. Alright. This place is pretty. Here's the general inn. Oh, wait. Yeah, I just saw you. I don't need to do that. I need to find the guy in charge of the town. Here we are. You're over here, of course, with your wife-to-be. Alrighty. Well, let me just go inside and investigate your little house real quickly, just because I want to see what you've done. You've got a nice 2-story deck. This looks nice. This is spiffy. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, but I also mainly wanted to see if there were any items in the nearby location. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to hop over. There we go. And my Master Sword has been restored. Great. Hello. Hey. You found Azora. Thank you. Really. He and I talked earlier, and he said that he literally was a priest right before he retired. You can't get more priest-like than that. And his name is Capson, so I have no objections there. It really is amazing that you're able to find someone priest-like. Well, next is, of course, we'll have to invite guests in order to hold a ceremony. Well, I'm talking about my boss, Bolson, and my subordinate, Carson. Great. You want me to go back to Hateno Village and get your boss? That's fine. You know where they are, the boss and Carson in Hateno Village. That's fine. As long as they don't have to find 3,000 pieces of firewood, I do not mind doing this. Alright, so now we're going to go back to where I started. Back to Hateno Village. Back to the same guy who tried to sell me a house. Now I'm about to fulfill this side quest so that I can presumably fulfill the other side quest so that I can finally own a house. I mean, creating this town was neat and all, and I definitely plan on visiting this location plenty of times in the future. but I'm gonna be honest. I just want my own place to live. I'm a traveling man. Thankfully, I'm not required to sleep. But whenever I have slept, I guess sometimes it was at an inn. That was comfortable. But it's usually in front of a fireplace of sorts. Having my own house where I can store any weapons that I have remaining sounds very, very nice. Okay. Well, here I am. Back at the Agana Shrine. But more specifically, back at Hateno Village. Okay. Let me go and find this boss. Finding that boss. Where's this boss? I'm gonna find that boss. Like a boss. Alrighty. They're still over here, right? They're still ready to do stuff to my house? Great! Hello. I am here now. How are you doing? Morning! So the both of us sort of hit a personal milestone, huh? Time to kick back and yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Hey, there's a place called Tarrey Town now and one of your friends is getting married. Wait, oh wow, I just bought a house and it's totally empty, depressing? I'm sure most people would say that, but I'm not gonna say that. So I'll tell you what, let me help by taking care of the furniture or the exterior. 5,000 rupees. Okay, 100 rupees, that's more believable, but we'll focus on this a little later, huh? I kind of just want to get you over to Tarrey Town so I can finish this side quest. Hudson's getting married? Okay. So I just need to head over to Tarrey Town? Yes, please. Huh, this'll be fun. Okie-doo. You're a nice guy, you know that? Carson, we're headed out. Finally! We've been waiting for this day. And there they go. These two characters are leaving. Hopefully they'll come back here so I can actually pay him rupees to do stuff to my house. So that I can actually finish that side quest that technically never finished. But okay, I take it I have to go back to Tarrey Town one more time. Am I actually going to watch the wedding? Because if so, I'll totally be quiet and just put full volume on the wedding. Interesting. Whew! Well, I know I keep saying how I'm thankful that I saved this side quest for after I did every shrine in the game, but in terms of the structure of this walkthrough, I'm definitely glad that I saved this side quest for after I took on every shrine in the game, because I didn't think I was going to have to devote an entire part just to this side quest so that I could get a house, but considering it is a longer side quest, I'd rather save these longer side quests for after I beat the main portions of the game. So this is fine. I do not mind giving this side quest its own part of this walkthrough, because now I've built a town, I've got a house, and I've technically taken on 2 side quests in this part, so it's fine. Alrighty, here we go. Back to Tarrey Town! And see, now I'm glad that I took care of getting that treasure chest that was in this area, because now that treasure radar isn't gonna beep anymore. But okay, this guy should have everything he needs. He's got houses, he's got a general store, he has an inn, he has an ore store, I guess. He has a tailor, he's got his boss and buddy over there to watch him get married, and he's about to have a beautiful wife. Sounds like this guy's life is about to be perfect, and all it took was about an hour. Well, of my own time. In game time, it took a couple days. Yep, there's the ore store. Okay. Well, here we go. Just gonna talk to you and see where things go. Hello, Hudson! Hey! You extended my invitation for me. Thank you. Now then, Carson and the boss Bolson are waiting for things to begin. Shall we start the ceremony? Of course! Understood. Then let's join the gathering!
Ooh.
Well, that was definitely sweet. Oh, but the side quest technically still isn't over. Do I have to talk to him one more time? Just as long as you don't want me to get you firewood. Although, as long as I'm not paying you rupees, I guess I can't really complain. It's you. Yes, it is me. Thank you for attending the ceremony. Thank you for approving of me dressing up in woman's clothing and attending your ceremony. And now Tarrey Town looks like a real town at last. This was all possible because of you. Alright. This is for you. 3 diamonds! Well, don't mind if I do. Hey, I didn't know the side quest was going to take up the entirety of the part, but I don't really mind that it did. The side quest is now complete. Now I can go back and buy my house, but I think I'll finish up that house stuff in the next part. Maybe we'll just end things here, huh? This is a nice little town. I'm glad that it all came together, and I'm glad that I did this side quest. But for now, that wraps up this part of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time in the next one when I finally go and have my very own house. And then I'll take on whatever side quests and challenges come my way after that. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more, be sure to click the subscribe icon underneath the video. Be sure to click on the bell icon to be notified when a new video is out. Also, one of the best ways to support me is to follow me on Twitter. On there, you can see announcements, updates, and previews for all of my upcoming content. My tag is @Yoshiller. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you all in future videos. Whoosh!